Hey there, YouTube friends. How is everyone doing today? I am finally at a point where I have a day off. Apologize for the weird schedule. I guess my videos will have no rhyme or reason as to when they drop nowadays. Because, well, just because. Crazy schedule, you know. At least, there for a while in Maine, I was having some of the same days off, and there's not that here. So, sitting into the, getting settled into the new job, new contract. It's another big hospital. I really want to get out of the big hospitals. I'm ready to go back to small hospitals. My first night by myself, I had 8 patients and I about died. That was a lot. Subsequent nights after that were lesser. I'm used to like having 5 and 6, and that's what I had the other nights that I worked, 6 one night, 5 the other. So yeah, it was definitely busy there. So if you find yourself in a hospital and things aren't quite going right, please be nice to your nurses, because it's probably not their fault. I mean, I'm not saying that that's not always the case. Sometimes your nurse is just lazy, because there are good nurses and bad nurses, just as in any profession. But yeah, the nursing shortage is getting quite out of control. We'll just say that. And makes it hard for us good nurses to maintain our sanity. So yeah, I'm not going to harp on sad subjects like that. That just depresses me, because people deserve better care than that. And for those of us who really try, it really wears us out. I got my new CPAP because I have sleep apnea. I've been fighting for a year and a half to try to get one. Finally got one last Friday, and I have been sleeping so good. So if your doctor says you need a CPAP, I would do it. I mean, I realize that yes, you have to have a mask attached to your nose or your face, or whatever, but the difference in my life in just a week is amazing. It's only taken that long because, well, let's see, COVID, that was the #1 thing. Trying to get a CPAP, well, the height of COVID was going on, was horrible, because, COVID patients needed them, of course. But also there was a big recall when I was trying to get mine as well. So, yes, I just have plain old sleep apnea, and I guess I hit the bottom of the list. Finally got it. So yes, I feel amazing now. I'm not nearly so tired, and I feel like I got some spunk back. Here all this time I thought I was just tired because I'm a nurse and I run my tush off, Anyway, but yes, I feel much better. Got my checkup done and out of the way in between, it was kind of like, what, 2 weeks ago. I probably should have said something before now, but clean bill of health, good labs, refills on meds, and I go back in 6 months. So, I really don't have much wrong with me. I mean, other than, my mental health, and my family doctor takes care of that. I mean, I do have a little bit of a rapid heartbeat, but that's taken care of with metoprolol. It's just, I think I'm just wired to beat fast, because even on the medication I still run in the 90s to low hundreds. But other than that, laundry list of things wrong with me: PTSD, anxiety, depression. I think that's it. Anyway, that's enough. They used to think I had a seizure disorder, and it was actually anxiety. And on the right medication, the anxiety attacks went away and I was able to resume my normal life again. That's how I ended up with this lovely boy here. He's actually a service dog. He's trained to take care of me if I have a seizure. But I don't have seizures anymore, so now he's just my wake me up in the middle of the night if I have night terrors kind of dog. So enough about that stuff. I don't dwell on it because, you know, it is what it is, and it's well managed right now. So if I ever disappear for a while, y'all know I'm in a funk. Let's see what else. I made a new Facebook page for this channel. It is Facebook, on Facebook, No Idle Hands 2019, just like my channel. I think if I understand it correctly, you could message me with that on Messenger. I don't know, somebody give it a try, and we'll see what happens if you want to chat with me or whatever. Just know if I'm sleeping, it'll take me a little bit to get back to you, or if I'm at work, it'll take a bit to get back to you. What else? I guess what have I been working on this week? Well, it's been between orientation and work. They kind of stacked everything all up together. So I've been kind of busy at work. Still working on that peppermint twist afghan. I have like 3 rows left, and I'm so excited that I finally see the end of it in sight. Something else that I'm just gonna, I got my projects out here on the table, and you're probably gonna see them all at once, but I'll just go through and explain them to you. I got my spindle back out, and I have been spinning. This is a, well, let's talk about the wool first. This wool here is 100% merino. That I, trying to get it all spread out so you can see it. 100% merino that I bought from Amazon. A deal, well, maybe it was Etsy, I'm not sure, because I bought my wool from 2 different places, and then I dyed it myself. So I use Pro Chem dye, acid fast dye. I don't even remember the colors I use now. I think this was probably colonial blue, and I believe this one was emerald, but beyond that, probably key lime, and I think that's it. Yeah. So I dyed that myself, and now I'm spinning that myself. And if you notice, it's got a little bit of sparkly stuff in there. That was a freebie that somebody had given me in an order. It's, I guess, angel hair or spirulina. I'm not sure what the name of it is, but anyway, it was a freebie, and I thought it might go good in there. Now to the spindle. This is a spindle. It's a Turkish spindle that I don't exactly remember the avenue of how I purchased it. It could have been Etsy, it could have been elsewhere, but it is a Snyder spindle. That's the name of the company. And it is a Turkish spindle. You can't see, he signed it. It's like on one of the legs of the spindle, but it spins like a dream, and I absolutely love it. This is my favorite spindle. It's the only one that went to Maine with me. But yeah, if you're into hand spinning, definitely recommend Snyder spindles. And I'll put the links and stuff down below. I'm not sponsored by them, but I would love to be sponsored so I could play with some toys. You know, no, not really. I don't have room for anything else right now. So, but yes, lovely spindle. Can't remember what it's made out of, but it's just absolutely gorgeous. I have another one too that I packed from the same guy. One of these days I will get it out and show you. It's just absolutely beautiful. Another project I'm working on, that is a Christmas ornament. It's going to be a Christmas ball. The new pattern that dropped by Arnie and Carlos this week on Monday. They usually do Christmas balls every year, and there's 24 in this pattern, plus a bonus felted heart pattern. So, of course, I've been working on the peppermint twist too, but this thing here is a pattern of my own devise. So the gentleman who wanted the peppermint twist also said, hey, can you do some neck pillows? So this is my attempt. I'm going to do 2 of these, this and then the back side. But he wanted a Burberry pattern, which I had to look up because I had no idea what Burberry is. And I mean, I think I've pretty well captured the idea, except for this is supposed to be kind of woven looking, but I couldn't quite capture that. But I mean, I think it looks okay. Let me know in the comments below, because we're gonna have some more of these stripes all the way around, and then I'll have a bottom side that looks like that, and I will, hopefully when I get it stuffed, it'll make a decent neck pillow. And that's just my craft bag, my project bag back there. So yeah, that's what I do when people know that I craft and they know that I take special orders. My thing is, I will try to find a pattern first. If somebody's paying me to make something, ordinarily I will look through free patterns first, and then I will look through paid patterns. And then if I still can't find what I want, then I will make my own pattern. So I've done that a few times for people. You know, they'll say, hey, such and such, can you make? You know, I don't remember everything I've made, but more times than not, I end up making my own pattern. Now, on the peppermint twist, he sent me a picture of it, and I was actually able to track down the website and buy the pattern, which was on Etsy. So yeah, that's been that. I'm still working on the knitted hat. I've done a couple of little tutorial videos on that with the crocheted cast on, but I just kind of have been mostly focusing on the 2 paid projects, and then like when I have a few minutes before and after work to work on something, I've been spinning the yarn, just because it does help with the stress. It helps me relax after I get home from work and helps me get ready for sleep. It's not something I have to look at my phone for a pattern, or, you know, it's not something I have to think about. I just go into autopilot and start spinning yarn. It's very, very soothing and very therapeutic. That was the word. Of course, I find yarn very therapeutic anyway, but that's a whole nother story. So adjusting to small life, everything, we finally finished the house. Everything finished in half of everything that we kept fit in half of my daughter's room, the smallest room in the house. Pretty much got rid of, gave away everything else in the house, furniture, fixins, the whole 9 yards, the, you know, pots and pans and things. Just, you know, to whomever needed it. One of my family members was recently going through a divorce, and she did not have anything. So she just basically kind of, as like what we did, she just walked away from the house and she took the kids, and that was that. So I helped her out with what I could. Also, we left a great deal of the stuff in the house for the people that are renting the house, because they were in the same situation. They just had a house get destroyed, and the roof kind of fell in because they were living in a real crappy place, and so they didn't have a whole lot either. So most of it, I mean, there was some stuff we did sell, because we couldn't just say, oh, hey, yeah, you know, here, have our brand new TV. You know, we sold it like dirt cheap, but still, you know, same thing with washer and dryer. It's like, can we have a little bit of money for it? So it was basically, you know, whatever you can afford to pay us. So yeah, we are now out of our house, and like I said, well, mostly we haven't found storage for what's in my daughter's room. So my daughter's room is serving as storage till we can find something, and the people that are renting the house are okay with that. They said, you know, take as long as we needed to find some storage, because I mean they only have 2 little kids, and it's a 3-bedroom house, and it's quite big. So so yeah, so now all that we have is in that half a bedroom, and then what we could fit in this hotel room. And you know, now we're kind of at the in the stage of looking at what we have with us and paring down. You know, it's like if we're not using it, we're gonna get rid of it or give it away. If it doesn't fit clothing wise, it's getting donated, which I've already, because I didn't try on all my clothes. I was kind of in a hurry to pack. So as I'm coming across things that don't fit, I'm putting them in the donation bag. But so I don't think I've taken you, mind the clutter here, because we haven't really cleaned. I haven't taken you on a tour of my new home. Here is the itsy bitsy little bathroom. And then we have the kitchen. So this is an extended stay America. They always are nice to provide whatever you need as far as kitchen stuff. And then our one room. There's my craft corner. That's all the crafting supplies I have in that corner there. Well, there's still one suitcase over in the corner that has my projects in it. And my dog. But yeah, that's basically the space I have right now. So I will do a video of what's in the suitcase, the famous suitcase that got left in Missouri when we went to Maine. I still have yet to peek in there because I really want to finish these projects before I start looking at other things and getting distracted, because I really have to finish these 2 neck pillows and the peppermint twist. I have to finish it for Christmas. So, and we are like at the end of October. So that'll be in another video at some point of what's in the suitcase. I know there's more fluff in there. I know my blending board is in there, but beyond that, I mean, I can take a guess at some of the stuff that's in there. But so anyway, I'm going to throw some links down below for some of the stuff you've seen today. The Christmas ball pattern should be like $7 on Arnie and Carlos's website, and the Snyder spindle. I'll try to kind of throw a link in there somewhere. He has a YouTube channel also to show. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been on his channel. I think it shows how he makes them, and I think he shows how to use them, but I'm not sure. But there are plenty of videos out there if you want to learn how to spin. And for anybody with anxiety, it's kind of like a fidget spinner for adults. Or, well, I mean, it's like a grown-up version of a fidget spinner, if that makes sense. Keeps you busy. Keeps your hands busy, and it's just the repetitive motion is just so soothing, and I like the feel of the yarn in my hands. So I'll throw those links down below. Also, don't forget to go back and I will link my giveaway video down below. That's going on till the end of the year. I think that's about it. Anyway, and once I find out who the other channels are that are participating, I will definitely make another video and let you know, so you can go to their channels and possibly get an entry in. So without further ado, I'm going to end this video now, I promise. I do so solemnly swear. If you like this channel, please subscribe. It means the world to me. I'm almost up to 70. Give me a like, give me a comment down below. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to email me, or try that thing on Messenger. May work, who knows? That would be Facebook, No Idle Hands, 2019. Check it out. There's not a whole lot there. I just started it yesterday. So I'm hoping to put like my free patterns and stuff up there once I actually get patterns written. So thanks for watching. I will see you again.